Take responsibility to make your life happen. Don't accept things just as they are. Don't follow the crowd. You've decided that you're not going to allow your circumstances to define you. You've decided that you're not going to allow the events, the things, the people, life determine who you become. You decided that you're not going to go through life being a whiner, being a complainer. That you're going to take responsibility for what it is that you want to create.
To grow the individual will to become something, you must get comfortable with fear and failure. They must be your best friends. They're the only one that moves that needle of life. You must break society's status quo. Status quo is normality. It's alive but not living. It's death on a stick, guys. The belief of the individual overrides thousands of people with just intent. Safety, comfort zones are dead zones. You have to continue to push yourself because your true potential will never be matched, guys. But if I don't win, I showed up, I gave my valid effort. And tomorrow I'll do the same thing. And I'll continue to throw shit against the wall. And something will stick, which will never define me. It'll just re-motivate that my tactics work. Every day I'll throw more up there, try it again. And I'll never get comfortable.
But I want you to know that while they're getting the diamonds and the millions, there are a lot of people around the world, for them, it is the worst of times. The best of times and the worst of times. That's called a serious matter. How come such a difference from those who can reach such incredible heights and those who haven't yet found the answers for their life and their health and their future? We just have to ponder that and let that give us a note of seriousness, a note of seriousness.
I need you to grind every single opportunity you get, every chance you get. And I need you to grind on the little stuff. Just be consistent. Go to work and do your work. Don't just go to work when you feel like it. Go to work every single day. Work on it every day. Even when you down and out, even when you're not feeling it, still do it. Why? Because when you faithful over few, it'll make you ruler over many. You have wished enough. You waited enough. Now let's get to work. It's the only way you're going to keep fighting when you don't feel like fighting. You have to know in your mind that as bad as it is right now, as much as I hurt right now, this is not my final outcome. This is not the end of my story. You may have lost the game. You may be losing the game, but it's not over. If you fight until the end, you can come back and get the victory.
When you're committed to an outcome, there are no excuses. There are no stories. There are no reasons not to achieve it. But if you're interested in an outcome, you will do what's convenient. You'll come up with excuses, stories, reasons to support your convenience desire. And so here's my question for you. Are you interested or are you committed?
Listen to me. There are those of you who what you're doing is if there are 10 opportunities in a day and you're taking advantage of 7 of them and you think you're doing something. Yep, you gotta hear me. You gotta hear me. You only have 24 hours in a day, and you've heard me say this time and time again. The way you spend your 24 hours, it determines how you live.
If you want the future to change for you, you've got to change. Take action. Not hasty if it isn't required, but don't lose much time when the idea is hot and the emotion is strong. That's the time to act. Before the feeling passes and before the idea gets dim, action pronto, action immediate, action as soon as possible. So act. Set up a discipline when the emotions are high and the idea is strong and clear and powerful. Capture it. Start the process. And if you will, then put it into action. The miracle belongs to you.